Hey, hey, lovely human being, how are you doing? How are things? How is your breathing? How is your walking? How is your jogging? How is your running? Tuko riadha, my friend. We condense the highlights in this platform with your friend here. We condense it, summarize it, and make it palatable for you. You like snacks. I know that. All right, all right, all right. I know you are snacking already. Hey, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to this channel, the channel that talks athletics, investigates sometimes, exposes, and embraces humanity in the context. Well, not much to share here, but a few things to talk about. Talking of things to talk about, I watched a great movie, Comeback Trails, Morgan Freeman, Robert De Niro, and the Native American old character. He's been around. Three old guys in a great movie. I enjoyed it. Belly laugh. Thank you to my wife for recommending that. I enjoyed it. I had my pine nuts. Chew that to oblivion. It was great, man. Listen, these old folks, man, you think we'll never get old, but it gets better. It's like any other wine. They taste better. They know how to do it better. They are good in their craft. I enjoy that. Give a shout out to those who want to watch it, Paramount Plus, Showtime. Enjoy it if you can. Yeah, if you can. Sometimes you might not. Hey, this is what I call acquired taste. It's not for the weak-hearted. It has some dark humor. Choke him! Kill him! Morgan Freeman. Incredible. Well, get out of Hollywood, man. Let's go to Tokyo. Seiko, Golden Grand Prix. We have Kitaguchi, javelin thrower, great humanity, great woman, smiles all the time, enjoying herself. She went 61 in javelin. At home, the crowd went crazy. She's at home. She's preparing herself for the World Championship. She's going to be the darling. She's going to be the face of this World Championship in 3 to 4 months. I'm looking forward to that woman. She's a silver medalist coming off the Olympics or gold. Don't quote me yet, but she was in the podium. She's a good javelin thrower. I'm into javelin. I coached it once in high school. I had a young athlete, a senior. I think I coached her for 2 years or 1 year. She went to state. Yeah, great. I enjoy the technique of it. It looks easy on screen. It's not. It's very technical. Everything comes from the hip, my friend. If you think everything is a shoulder throw, nope. It comes from the bottom, way projected. I enjoyed it. I could have been a javelin thrower. After all, I have a Maasai blood in me. I'm told we have some Maasai and they are good with their spears to kill the lions, not to win medals in the Olympics or World Championship. I went off on that one. Yeah, I don't think I've known of a Maasai javelin thrower. Diego, the Kenyan bronze medalist from Brazil, I don't think there's anything Maasai about him. He's Kalenjin, that's all I know. Anyway, well, what are we still doing in Japan? We are still in Japan because Sha Carri Richardson, the queen of track, or the queen of sprinting, showcased how slow she is. 4th place, 11:43. Come on, Richardson. Sha Carri, get it happen, let it happen, girl. I hope she's gonna get her groove, she's gonna get her training, she's gonna get her speed, because 11:43 right now might be okay in Japan, but it will not be okay in Eugene during the World Championship trials, my friend. It will not cut it. You will not even make it to their trials. Well, I had to bring her up because she's the face of sprinting. She's what brings people to the stadium, to the track. You know what? Even Michael Johnson in GST could not get her to go do that Jamaica, Philadelphia, New York thing and Miami. Sorry, Michael. She's too good. She was in Japan. She's a golden queen of sprinting. You can have Gabby and the rest. Anyway, let's get out of Japan quickly. Let's go all the way to the equator, just to the Rift Valley, the second home of the champions, the Kalenjin neighborhood, the home of the champions, second home I said. You know why? It's Kapsabet. I was looking, I saw a clip, got my attention. He's with us. Emmanuel Wanyonyi was doing 1500 in Kapsabet dirt stadium. Dirt? Is still dirt? 18th century track? The colonial field? What? I was shocked. I raced there in 1989. Back in the days, back before Windows 95, before AI and TikTok. Hey, dark ages, you wanna call it that? That's fine. Yeah, I was there. I remember the first race I did there was 1,000 meters. 2.5 around the track. I borrowed some shoes from a friend who used to work in the prison system or prison facility down there by Kapsabet Stadium. They were Njomas. They were very good. They had a red stripe and a blue stripe, and they were good. In fact, I passed them on to my younger brother. Yeah, it helped him, I guess, to get to America at one point. Good shoes. They were not my size. But in Kenya, if it's a shoe and you have a foot, you stick it in there. I raced. I didn't do very well. I think I was very uncomfortable, but I kept the shoes until I came to America. I had them. I used to hang them like a badge of honor. You know, I had spikes for the first time in my life. I borrowed them from a friend. I think he expected them back. I never gave them back. Oh my gosh, I'm confessing. I stole them? I forgot? Nope. Anyway, why am I in Kapsabet? I'm in Kapsabet Stadium because to watch Emmanuel Wanyonyi running 1,500 meters, the last time he ran 15 was in Jamaica. Was it? Or he was in Miami? I don't remember. Anyway, the last time I saw Wanyonyi, the gold medalist, 800 meters from Kenya, he was relevant here. He ran 3:35 in that GST with Michael Johnson. But he was in Kapsabet running on a dirt track, running 3:38. The competition was 7 seconds behind, I think, obliterated. He was looking behind. Where they at? But this is an Olympian. This is a global athlete running on a dirt track in Kenya. 2025, 21st century. Where is modernity in Kenya? Where is upgrade? Where is, let's make this second home of champions a better facility? Where is a cry for better for athletes so they can train and race in Kapsabet? Is that all we can do? Nandi County leaders, thieves, plunderers, idiots? Wow, I was embarrassed. Listen, there's some things you can excuse. You can excuse not having maybe the scoreboard. That's too expensive. You can excuse a country like Kenya for not having the best timing devices for, you know, those things you see when they finish the race. It shows 1, 2, 3, 1 to 10. But to have a dirt track in Kapsabet, second home of the champions, is quite embarrassing. To be called a shithole country, sometimes it's like, maybe that's the brand. Okay, I'm not saying it's okay, but that's shitty. To have these great athletes come home to that facility, that dirt track that some of us ran in 1,000 years ago, and we have people in this country who show bling blings in Gucci's and red bottoms. Wow. Driving these SUVs, and you cannot modernize Kapsabet Stadium. I understand they go to Baraton University to train. Baraton University has a track. Adidas has an academy there for training. There's an academy there by Namgoy, I know that, ran by Dr. Rosa. But the track is dirt? How do we even go to bed with that? Where is pride here, Kenyans? Really? That's it? So we just say we're gonna put chalk for lanes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chalk it up. There is some white chalk, and then we look like a truck, and people are cheering on that. Embarrassing, really. Eldoret, that's where they go to train for speed work, or Baraton, which is a private university. Where is our priorities in Kenya? Am I getting angry? I'll stop there. Emmanuel Wanyonyi is still with us. He's from Mount Elgon. And he's not even from local, but he's showing them how to do it. 3:38 for 1,500 meters. Am I agreeing with the fact that he's been doing a lot of 1,500 meters to train for 8? His coach knows better, but I expect these guys to make some noise in Tokyo in 4 months. Emmanuel Wanyonyi just running on the track with dirt and cows. Embarrassing, but that's what Golden Boy does. Before I wrap up the show for you today, let me get a little bit, I'm just challenging some topics here, including Jakob Ingebrigs, whom I think is going through a lot. I'm following his career a little bit too close. It's okay. He's the face of middle distance. We need him. Like Usain Bolt was for 100 meters, 200. Noah Lyles, 400 meters. Sha Carri Richardson for women in sprinting. We have these people who just represent that. Eliud Kipchoge. Now we have Kipchoge-thon instead of marathon. Gotcha. You thought I forgot the commissioning of Kipchoge-thon. Okay? So Jakob Ingebrigs, the Norwegian, he's been having some few setbacks. And I suspect it's taking a toll on his body. That's me. We talk of the last time he was relevant was he won indoor championships in Europe and all that good stuff. And he went to court. The case is still pending. I think the verdict is in June. That takes a toll on you here, mentally, right? Mentally, it's not divorced from the rest of the body, is it? That's the problem we have. We try to departmentalize it or make it we fragment our bodies thinking they are not relatable. They are kind of isolated from one another. No, they're not. They're interdependent. So I'm bringing this because I have a feeling that we might not see the best of Jakob Ingebrigs this year. That's my prediction. I hope he changes the narrative for himself and surprises us. But it's taking a toll on him, okay? Family issues, childhood issues coming back in court, being exposed to the public domain and people hearing this, and him writing that opinion page I share with you guys about, hey, I'm trying to recover. But now he has another setback, which is physical, and his Achilles are not holding to the mileage and the training. And I think sometimes we tend to think that what happens here will never affect here. We kind of just try to think, oh, I can just go and run hard and forget about I was in court. I'm having these issues to deal with at home. No, you cannot run away from your own shadow. So Jakob Ingebrigs, I wish him well, but me thinks that we won't see the best of him. He's going to catch up with him somewhere. He's already starting to do that. It's kind of sad because World Championship need Jakob Ingebrigs. We do. He's a defending, no, he's not defending. Steve Kerr, the Brit, is a defending champion. And we need him. Yared Nuguse looks good. There are other names that will pop. I know there are a few Kenyans who will be making some noise. There's a 330 guy that I talked about, Makela? I don't know. The Botswanese, he ran 143 that day in Doha. It's going to be very competitive, and I hope leading into the World Championship, Jakob will find himself. It's going to be challenging. He has 4 months or less to prepare for the World Championship. Emmanuel Wanyonyi is just leaving dust in Kapsabet Stadium. Sha Carri is not going golden in Seiko Golden Grand Prix. Jakob is having some setbacks. That's what we talk about. Tukuriada, my friend, doesn't just talk about excellence. We talk about humanity. And by the way, we are all frail. We all have these things to put together. And sometimes it doesn't look great right now, but I hope it looks better moving into the World Championship in Tokyo, Japan with me, asking for more subscribers. I need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. 1, maybe. Keep liking, my friend. Let's build this empire. I want to be famous. I want to be like Morgan Freeman. Kill them. Choke them. Listen, you have to laugh, okay? By the way, there's one thing that connects all humanity. Well, it's not about his oxygen, yes, but the laughter. We all laugh. It's a good joke. Nobody cries when it's a good joke, unless it's personal. And even then, keep laughing. I'll see you on the other side of the pillow. Laugh prevails, my friend. Whoa!